we're going to let's cancel that for now. So just 1 second, I'm going to project this. Right.
My name is Aissatou Cissé.
I hope you can see the video and then you can hear it clearly.
Yes, we can hear it clearly.
Yes,
And we can see the video.
Yes, Mr. Fofana, yeah.
Okay, so let's watch. Yeah, let's watch it. It's about 8 minutes. Let's watch it after we can discuss it. Yeah.
From Yao village, and I am born in Yao here and raised in Yao, and I am educated in Yao too. Being living here, and I look at the environment, and I feel that there are a lot of things that are really not put in a proper way. And I understand that the environment is where we can get health. Without protecting the environment, we are really abusing ourselves. And that is why I started the project, because I realized that the environment is really abusing. And I know that working with women can create a big impact. I can really remember seeing so many women when they are cooking during the rainy season, they use plastic to light fire because it makes it faster. But I realized that plastic and anything related to plastic is very cheap and easy to use. But at the end, what is going to happen? I realized people talking about climate change, and I have a little bit of clue about how plastic contribute about it, and then how way people abuse our environment, it contributed to climate change. That's really gives me more interest to educate people for them to understand that the environment needs to be protected to be able to have a better life. Women Initiative The Gambia is originated from the recycling project. Now we are independent to work in any community in the Gambia, and the government is supporting us. We do waste collection. We go to the airports, we go to the markets and talk to people, and then picking plastic and bring them to the center. There also we go from one office to another and then tell them to collect plastic bags or any waste that they have. They put them into those boxes, and then when it is full, they call us and we go and collect them. The plastics, we make shoes, we make purses, we make big bags, and we make so many different things out of it. Later we understand that it's not only plastic that people burn and it causes problems. We make briquettes because we still look at the forest, the way people cut trees. They cut so many trees because of firewood, because that's what we use to cook. And then affecting the forest is related to climate change. It contributes a lot about it. We try to minimize that. So the waste that we collected, being a dry grass, mango leaves, coconut posts, and then any kind of dry grass that they have, we can educate them. We can train them to turn them into briquetting. And those briquettes, they can use it to cook whatever they want to cook, and they will not abuse the environment, and they can generate income at the same time. Whatever the women make individually, when we sell it, the money will come back to them. So we give them training on business, how they can manage their money on their own, and think about how to invest the money in a better way. And we have policies here within the center that the money that they get from this project, let them try to send their kids to school, especially the girls, because we really lack women educated in a higher education. And most of the women, they open their small savings here at the center, where they have their boxes and write their names. And then when they collected their income at the end of the month, they take some home, and then the rest they will save it in their boxes. And when it is much, much bigger, they take it to the commercial banks. And most of them, they have their own bank account. And this really empowered them. I started this project 17 years ago. The main challenges that I really faced was people to understand what I mean and then work with women. Because in our culture, women are people who always sit at home, get married, and take care of their families and their husbands. That's what our culture teaches us to do. And then trying to involve working with women, empower them, and then educate them to be independent in terms of decision making, it was a big challenge. We all know women, they have a lot of responsibilities. We all know that international, everywhere you go. I love them so much. I love everybody generally, but I love them so much because of the commitment that they have in terms of development, in terms of achievement. And then if you look at African women, that's why I always said we have to sit back as Africans and think about how can we make it better to work together with women, because they're really committed and they have a lot of ideas, and whatever activity or whatever project or whatever things that they're doing, if they're committed, they're committed. And whatever income they have, they think about families and they work for development every single day. So that's why in Africa, we are now realize that we miss a lot because we left them behind, and that's why our development is a little bit delayed. But now we understand that it's very important for us to work together as community, and that's what we're doing, and things are really changing. Then men now they understand that yes, this is realistic, and then we have to make it easier, because working with women as men, it makes their life easier because everything is difficult in Africa. So if your wife is working in any activity, getting some dollars, and then you get some dollars, you put those monies together, you make life better. What I have gained is uncountable, because when I started this project, so many people, they were saying that it will never work. And today it's really working very well, because we are really supporting more than 3,000 women and youths and men together today. And even myself, my life is really changed, because it makes me to connect with so many families that I never know before, so many friends, and then co-workers that I really love. And it's kept me loving the project so much because it makes a difference to people's life. Some of the easy things to do are to educate the people, because if you look at Africa, especially Gambia, 75% of the people, they are not educated, and they don't know even what is climate change. People clean their houses. They do it every day, but at the end of the day, they just dump it behind their houses. They never know that they're doing something wrong, because if you look at what they started, they clean their environment, their houses, but they don't know that it's, even when you clean, the waste needs to be proper managed. If you don't manage it, the problem will come back to you. We have a philosophy that if I am healthy from my house and the next house is not healthy, it means that I am not. Gambia banning plastic bag is something that's always raised our flag up, because this is what we were advocating for more than 17 years today. This year, it happens and everybody agreed about it, and we are all happy about it. So it really makes our journey complete as Women Initiative the Gambia. I am not afraid of anything right now. So I'm always telling everybody, wherever you are in the world, you have the right to look around you and see what is affecting people, especially on climate change, to act immediately. Let's love the environment. Let's care for it. And let's relate the environment to our lives. What I always said is, you have to love yourself. You know, loving yourself is ready to learn, ready to interact with people, ready to take new ideas, and then ready to implement them. Let's forget about who should do it and when you should start it, because it's our responsibilities to save the next generation, because they are not yet here, or they are here but they are very young. And we cannot do that without working together. When we talk about climate change, when we talk about the environment, it's not just to talk about it. It has something to do with our lives. Because when we don't have a better climate, we cannot live better. And if we don't live better, we cannot work hard. And if we don't work hard, there is no development. So we have to link it, and people need to understand the linkages and respect it and move towards it. I think if we do that, we are in a safe side.
Wow. Did you hear that? Those last words were very powerful. Did you hear that?
Yeah, Mr. Fufana, and it was really impressive. I really enjoyed the video.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Can you believe? Definitely. I just ran into this video. I think it was just yesterday. I did not imagine this. This is brilliant. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine that something like this is happening in the Gambia?
Mr. Fofana, this is
Yeah,
so
Mr. Fofana, when we
inspirational. I am
surprised
so
that
inspired right now.
There you go. There you go. So this is why I insisted my class must see this video. Look, this is not about learning at the university, graduating. No, that is the list. But we must know our world. We must respect our environment. It's really important. Look at the lady. Her livelihood,
Yeah,
Mari?
yeah, Mr. Fufana.
Yes.
Yeah, what I learned from this is that if only 20% of our women, if we can be able to imitate this lady and do the same thing, trust me, so many things will go right. I
Yes.
learned a lot, honestly. I learned a lot from her where she is. She is in the village, but she's still doing this. She has the
Exactly.
mind and she's doing it. I think it took, how to call it, a while for her to. I think she said she has been doing it for 17 years or what?
17 years, yes. And this was,
Yeah,
do you know the year this video was taken? Can anybody guess? She has given a clue in the video. The
I think
year that
it was taken
the year that the plastic,
that
huh?
the
Yeah, the year that the plastic ban something has been banned. The plastic,
Was it
the use of plastic has been
2016 or
banned.
2015?
so
I know this during
2015. Oh,
Gambia
you
era.
have a good
yeah,
memory,
20,
Yeah.
Favor.
20, 2015. So it's like she
2015. You
has
have a
been
good
doing
memory,
it.
Favor. That is it. It was 2015. So this was
Yes.
2015. Now, 2015 till now, that's like you are talking about another 5 years. So that means 22 years she has been doing this. Can you imagine that? And this is still
Yeah.
happening
Yeah.
because she has been crowned as part of the climate heroes in the world. Climate heroes. This was a video that was done by I think the UN, and all these people, all these international bodies. So why can't we do it? And look, it has created employment for her.
And I believe when she was doing it, she was not looking for anything else at that moment. All she
Exactly.
wanted was to make a change. But with that mindset that she wants to make a change, so many things can come along the line. I think we also have our
Exactly.
part to play. As you said, your class is not like we just want to graduate with a degree. We are learning a lot apart from that
Yeah.
has to do with the school, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I really
It's
want. I mean,
Yeah.
if learning
what
is
man
going to be
said.
a
It's
big
all about
benefit,
the
it needs
mindset.
to impact your life. Sorry, Favor, can you say that
Yeah.
again?
Thank you.
I suggest like what Auntie Mary I highlighted. It's all about the mindset because when like most of us now, when you ask us why are you not doing anything, because you see when you asking us are you a full-time student or are you a worker, most of us we are all saying full-time student, full-time. So that means we don't have anything to do or we're not doing anything apart from our school. So when you ask us, maybe you go deeper and ask us, okay, why are you guys not doing anything else? You see that most of our reason is, oh, we don't have capital, we don't have huge capital to start something, there's nothing to start. So excuses are surrounding that area. But this lady, why I say she's an inspiration to me right now is because she didn't even mention capital. Look at how she started with picking, going to offices, going to places to pick their
Exactly.
bins. This is so
Exactly.
inspirational in
Indeed.
every way.
Indeed. And if people see her, on this garbage side, what are they going to think? Oh, that guy is smart. Yeah, they sad. Yeah, they sad. Yeah, Coco. I don't know when was. I mean, that's what Gambian mind. They sad. And look, see, he's making money, and she has empowered. Look, how many people did she say? How many women? About 3,000. Can you imagine that?
well, Mr. Fufana.
Yes, Hadi.
And you know what? Like this initiative, like we are partners with them because I told you I'm interned at Action Against Hunger. We are partners with them. They are called WEEK, and they
Oh,
are in
excellent.
Jao.
Oh, I'm happy, Hadi. So you know about that?
And yeah, I kind of know something about them anyway. So
Okay.
it's like they really empower many women in the provinces. They don't only stop in this, but they also they also teach them on how to make nutritional health, like something that has to do with health, because they
Exactly.
do like cooking demonstrations whereby they teach the mothers of these kids in those villages on how to prepare a meal that has a correct nutrition and something like that. So they do a lot in the provinces. She is really inspirational. I think I've once met her, but she is really good.
Very good, very good. That's it. And the reason why I emphasize this is the area where I work, development. You know, I work for SDF. This is exactly what we do. Empowering people, especially women and youth. That's what exactly we do. So when I saw this video, I was really, really happy. So please, class, I have close to 66 people. Let me have at least 2 or 3 with this idea. Let's start it small. Let people think we are mad, but at the end of the day, we'll become millionaires.
Can you provide with the start?
I hope you are not talking about capital. The lady did not mention about capital, Amadou. Favor was saying it. Favor said the lady did not talk about capital. So please, Amadou, don't say that I should provide you with capital, okay?
Mr. Fofana. You know, in any small business, you must have to have a startup, okay? All right, like the other time, you did mention this in almost in all your sessions, you know, that before you can do something, something has to be there. I mean, yes, probably she didn't talk about capital, but you cannot start a business, even the peanut selling. You must have to have a little money with you to start up that peanut selling, you know, because you need to purchase the peanut and probably the other label that you can do yourself because you don't need to outsource it to somebody to do it.
For this one, Amadou, you don't need much. Look, a typical example is the people we call Ferrari.
Can I land, please? You work with
no, I will not allow you to land.
You work with the development, and we are inspired by this video. Okay.
Yes.
There are so many things that you think, okay, when you craft it for us, we can definitely implement. You know,
yes.
Why not we come up with a proposal? You know, your this class can be something and can be, you know, of a very valuable, you know, class to you and even to your career. You know, coming up with, you know, just craft something and then see how we respond to that.
Wow, Uncle Amadou is saying something else.
Amadou is saying something else. Amadou, please, this one, you know, it's just like the people who do the fair ride. You know the people who do the fair ride, the people who go around picking this all iron stuff and so on. So, but I know even if you're talking about the capital, Ahmad, at least you have capital. Okay.
But now, with your class, let's establish a mutual fund.
Mutual fund, okay. Let's start it. Let somebody bell the card. We call it MA3 2020 mutual fund. Yes. You know, to be honest, I mean, I'll tell you about some of this little story because, to be honest, I love development. Just recently, I'm not marketing. I'm not trying to market at all. But just recently, I went into poultry. When some people look at me, they'll say, "Oh, Mr. Fofana, he works for SDF as director of finance."
I saw it on your status. I saw it on your status.
Exactly. Mr. Fofana is director. Yeah, they will say Mr. Fofana is director of finance SDF. Mr. Fofana is a lecturer at the UTI. Mr. Fofana work as the managing partner for Parker. Mr. Fofana this, Mr. Fofana that. Why poultry? Why does he want to go that down? My God, Gambians, we have a problem. And they will say, what does he do? Sise wafo in Mandinka. Amantara fenda for Sise wafo. These are some of the things that kill us. No, I mean, this is the truth. Gambians, we like to discourage people. We like to discourage people. You know? So, I am sure this lady
sorry for that, Mustafa. Sorry.
She did not say the full story about her. She must have gone through a lot of men. In fact, she said it in the video. She said her main challenge is what? Can somebody remember? What did she say about her main challenge?
is to make people understand what really
There you
cement.
go. There you go, Mariama. You got it. Our main challenge is to to get that thing to sink in people's mind. That how on earth that you can go and pick use things. This is our main challenge. See, he didn't say it right, but a lot of people were thinking, these are mad people. Look at them on the rubbish field. Can you see their pictures on the rubbish field? So, but look, they are making a lot of money out of this. Lots of money. See, Gambian, we are so myopic, so myopic. We are so short-sighted. What we are interested in, go to school and then have to put on a big tie if I'm a man and then work in an office. No. I'll give you a typical example with one of the youths we have been dealing with. We have developed from SDF here, called Mohammed Sayan. I don't know if any of you knows Mohammed Sayan. Mohammed Sayan, as we are talking, is less than 30 years, but I can bet that he is the youngest millionaire in this country. Go to his poultry farm in Gunjur. You will be amazed. You look at the boy. In fact, he has not been properly schooled. I think he attended a madrasa or something. Even though he speaks English, but when he talks, you know that this guy is not properly schooled. But for your information, he is a millionaire now. He has started poultry when he was like 7, 8 years old. See? So please, we are not talking rubbish. Let's open our mind. Let's think out of the box. Let's try to develop ourselves. Let us be job creators. Let us not be job seekers only.
I would still say it's still the mindset. It's still the mindset. Because if I have to be frank with you, what this woman just did, going to bins and going to companies, taking their bin. Most of us, if you ask us to do it here in Gambia, we won't do it. Well, we can't do it because we are going to be disrespected, blah, blah, blah. But mind you, if you take us to a country like Canada, America or so, and ask us to do the same thing, go to bins, speak and sell, we will do it. That one, maybe people will refuse right now, but I'm telling you that most of us will do it. So again, it will come back to the mindset. It's just the main problem we have. It's the mindset, how people think about it.
Favor, please stop attacking me. Stop attacking me. So as if you're in my mind, this is exactly what we did. Look at everybody. I mean, ministers, whoever they are, they have stopped ask them what they have gone through. For me, my first job, one of them was, I used to work in a petrol station. Okay? I used to work in a petrol station. But during the mornings after my shift, I'll go around with this black bin, picking empty bottles, picking rubbish. Exactly, that's what I was doing. So when you mention this favor, it reminds me, there are a lot of things that we will not do here, but when we go out, we'll do them. Because if we don't do them, we can't survive. And one of my jobs, I used to be a kitchen porter. What a kitchen porter means is picking plates after people have eaten and then putting them in a dish machine to wash them. You go and wipe them and arrange them. Sometimes these big pots, as hot as they are, you have to, come on. See, Gambians. Anyway, I think let's move. Let's move. I'm just getting excited with all this. So please, I think we need to change our mindset. Favor, you have said it. It's all about mindset. We need to change our mindset. We need to change our mindset. Yes, Amadou.
God, I just have a little thing to say.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Amadou.
Yes, after watching the video, I just realized that because I have 3 boys. Currently we are all in UTG.
Okay.
We already created our own association that is about this environment.
Okay. Good.
And recently we even started working, as voluntary organization for now.
Okay. Good.
How to make our environment clean and a safer place to live. We educate people and also we even engage in practical activities.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very
so
good.
I was really motivated, and this will even give me the spirit, to even do more things.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Right now we already have our association. It's 4 of us for now. We are all students.
Okay. Please, class, try and join Amadou. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have some hands up who are going to join Amadou now? After this class, please try and see Amadou and join. Let us make Gambia a better place to live. It is our responsibility. And it's at this age that you need to contribute the most to your country. It is at this age, university going age. Please, please, university going age. You can be millionaires overnight. Look, let me tell you the poor people. The poorest people in this universe are people who depend on paycheck. People who depend on salary are the poorest people. That's why in the US, when there was this coronavirus thing, people don't want to stay in the house because what? They depend on salaries. They depend on wages. You work, you have wages. You don't work, you don't get it. But if you are an employer, you still get paid even if you are sleeping on your bed. Do we know that? If you are an employer, you get paid by second, whether you work or not. Anyway, I think let's proceed. I think it's really our today's class, as far as I'm concerned, is the most important class. Even though we have not done any number crunching, but it's really, really important because it's about your future. It's about enlightening you. Okay, so I really consider today's class, in fact, not only to all my past semesters, each time I'm talking, each time I have lessons on EMA, I'm really, really happy because I know that we are going to talk about things that's going to be of benefit. If we follow them, it's going to have a lasting effect on us. Okay, so please be inspired with what the lady and other people have been doing, and be inspired, with other people, who are into this. Okay.
Mr. Fofana.
Yes.
How can I get the video on YouTube? The name of the video, because towards the end I could not watch the video properly because I had problem with my internet.
All of you will get it because the link is on this slide that I'm presenting, and you are going to get that slide after the class. I'm going to send this slide to all of you. So the link of the video is on that slide. So once you click on the link, you watch the video. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Okay, so I think we can move. Let's move. Okay, let's move. We're just going to summarize what the video says, and then we'll move on to the other slides. Right, I'm gonna stop that. Right, then. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop recording this for now.